Hi, my name is Adam Maddox, and today I would like to talk to you about a new short film, a supernatural horror titled Sanguine. After peddling a mysterious new drug called Sanguine, a drug pusher tries to protect his girlfriend from the horrific consequences of his lifestyle while dealing with a customer who is overdosed. Our story begins with a knock on a door. Our protagonist, Lloyd, opens the door to find a customer looking for their next fix. The customer asks for a new drug called Sanguine, but Lloyd tells him that he's fresh out due to the drug's popularity. After they make the usual transaction, Lloyd goes into the bedroom to find his girlfriend, Alice. Alice questions if Lloyd ever considers the damages his drugs cause his customers. Lloyd tells him that he does not care who his drugs affect as long as he makes money. He then tells Alice not to be concerned and promises to take care of her. Just then, Lloyd receives a phone call from his friend and regular customer, Gio. Lloyd tells Gio to calm down and head on over. Alice asks what's wrong, and Lloyd tells her that Gio is actually the only customer to receive drops of sanguine, and he probably just wants more. Nothing to be worried about. But just then, the sound of a car crashing from the outside shakes the entire house. Gio bursts in before Alice and Lloyd can reach the front door. In his arms, Gio carries his girlfriend, Mia, covered in blood with no pulse. Lloyd and Alice are shocked by what they see. Gio, in hysterics, tells them that Mia overdosed. Confidently, Lloyd tells Alice to wait in the next room while he handles the situation. He grabs a standard medkit and asks Gio what Mia overdosed on. But when Gio confirms that Mia actually overdosed on drops of sanguine, Lloyd starts to freak out. This baffles Lloyd because he only ever gives Gio one drop of sanguine at a time, but Gio admits to stockpiling the drug in hopes of reselling it. However, Mia consumed the entire stash. At this point, Lloyd grows frantic. Alice begs Lloyd to help Mia, and Gio begs Lloyd, but Lloyd states that he cannot help her. Alice asks if Mia is going to die. No, something worse, says Lloyd. He tells Alice to find a crucifix and to collect some water, which he starts to bless with a half-remembered Lord's Prayer. Lloyd then tells Gio to go into the kitchen and to break off one of the wooden chair legs from the table. Alice and Gio are frantic at this point, and they demand that Lloyd explain the situation. Lloyd then confirms that sanguine is actually blood, drops of blood from a monster, and they have to kill Mia. Alice curses Lloyd and tells him that he let this happen. He reassures her that everything will be okay, and tells Gio to lift up the broken wooden chair leg and to ram it through Mia's heart. But before Gio can strike, Mia comes back to life, and she kills Gio. Mia then attacks Lloyd, but her attention is drawn by Alice. Unfortunately, Mia bites Alice. This gives Lloyd enough time to sneak up behind Mia and ram the broken chair leg through her heart. Mia reverts back to her human form and dies. Lloyd looks around the room at the blood and the gore, at the bodies of Gio and Mia massacred at his feet. He rushes over to Alice, who is drawing her last breaths. Distraught, Lloyd apologizes and tells her how much he cares for her. Sometime later, the same customer from the beginning comes back to Lloyd's door. He asks again for drops of sanguine. Lloyd tells him that he doesn't have it anymore and that he insists that he is out of the drug business entirely. The customer says, "I hear it only takes one drop and that it's life-changing." Lloyd says, "Buddy, you have no idea." Lloyd closes the door on the customer who keeps knocking. Lloyd goes to the bedroom. On the bed, in chains, locked up, is Alice, now a vampire. More knocks come from the door on the outside. Lloyd tells Alice not to be concerned and promises to take care of her. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for your consideration.